Hello, fellow Washingtonians. I moved to Bellingham, Washington to work on Supernatural about 10 years ago, and I never left. Some of my very favorite people in the whole world are in Bellingham. And right now I've been closely monitoring what's going on with the upcoming midterm elections. And in case you haven't been following things closely, I wanted to offer a little side-by-side comparison of the two Senate candidates that we have to choose from. On the one hand, we have Senator Patty Murray. She grew up in Washington. She was an educator and has been a grassroots environmental and education activist for a long time. She's been a senator for some time, so not only does she know the ropes, but she has a long record of fighting for Washington in Washington. Do you see what I did there? She was even in the Capitol building when the insurrectionists invaded on January 6th. On the surface, I can see why Senator Murray's opponent, Tiffany Smiley, might sound okay. She talks a big game about reform and recovery, but when you dig a little bit deeper, what she actually stands for is really nothing to smile about. See what I did again? She's kind of a right-wing extremist. Senator Murray's top priority is lowering costs on everything from prescription drugs to healthcare and energy. She's fighting for tax cuts and fighting to build more affordable housing, and she has a plan to help working parents save on childcare costs. Smiley says that she's for lowering costs and helping the working class people, but her policies will actually prevent ordinary people from getting back on their feet. That's not the kind of reform you need. Murray is a former teacher. She was there. She helped rewrite laws like No Child Left Behind and the American Rescue Plan, so they're more effective. Smiley wants to ban student loan forgiveness and send our public money to private schools and a voucher program, which will only make public school education worse and more poorly funded. Plus, she wants to ban teaching real history to our kids. My kids have gone to school in Washington, and I want them to learn actual factual history, not avoid the uncomfortable truths about our past. I was homeless at times when I was growing up, and so that's an issue that's particularly personal to me. Murray is working on federal solutions to help bring down the cost of housing and provide more affordable homes so that every Washington family can have a stable roof over their heads. Smiley talks about homelessness, but she makes sure to talk about providing additional housing on the condition that we keep people accountable for their behavior, as though homelessness is some kind of moral failing or only people who walk the straight and narrow deserve a place to live. That kind of self-righteous rhetoric doesn't really sit well with me. Pat Murray has a track record of fighting for rights for everyone, regardless of your gender identity or your sexual orientation or other factors. She's fought to ban conversion therapy and always stands up for the LGBTQ community. Tiffany Smiley has liked tweets that advocate for anti-trans policies and has dismissed inclusion as being woke. I'm not sure why being aware and conscious of other people is supposed to be a slur, but then I guess I'm not a right-wing extremist. I don't know. Senator Pat Murray believes that women and doctors should be making their own healthcare decisions, not politicians, period. Smiley's platform is anti-abortion through and through. She's tried to soften the edges by saying that she's not pushing for a nationwide ban yet, but if Republicans take the Senate, that is likely going to happen. Please vote, and please pay attention to the down ballot issues as well in Washington. It's not just the Senate race that's important. My county, Whatcom County, there's Proposition 5, which, if it passes, will help bring a lot of families out of homelessness in our county and will help provide childcare to families who are working but can't afford childcare. It's absolutely critical. You can go to vote411.org. It's a super useful resource. It's nonpartisan, so it offers a very objective perspective, and I think it will be useful. Check it out. Vote411.org should help you. Thanks.